What's up guys, Corvus95 here and welcome back, welcome for the first time in a long time to Football Manager 2016. So we previously played a series as Manchester United and that went really well. We went 3 seasons I think, and we ended up going unbeaten in the league I believe in the last season, matching the efforts of the invincible Arsenal team from, was it 02 or 03 or 03 or 04? I always forget. It was around that period of time. And anyway, this time however we're going to be doing a lower league management save. I haven't done one of these since like 2014, Football Manager 2014, when I did one with, actually it was with Gilesley at the time. And I didn't make it all the way to the Premier League. I made it to League 1. No, I think I just made it to the Championship and then I got sacked. Because I was like halfway through a Championship season and we're in the bottom... Is it 4 go down from the Championship? Yeah, we're in the relegation zone anyway and I got sacked. So we're going to try and avoid that on this series. We are going to try and make our way all the way to the Premier League, and the eventual goal is to win the Premier League. And as a bonus, the Champions League, but it's not necessary. Anyway, so on this first episode, I'm just going to give you a little overview of the squad and all of that. And Gateshead's history, I suppose. So let's go to the inbox first. So we've got a background here. They're known as the Tynesiders, and they have a 29-year barren spell, having not won a competition since 1986. That competition being the English Northern Premier League Premier Division, which is 2 below this. It's like below the Vanarama North-South. Our fierce rivals are Blythe. We have Gateshead International Stadium, which is actually a huge stadium for this level, 11,800 capacity. I've actually been there multiple times. Oh yeah, I'm from the northeast of England, so it's a local team. That's why I decided to choose Gateshead. We were founded in 1977. And we have adequate training facilities, below average youth facilities. Let's have a look at club overview. So here you can see we've been in the Vanarama National before, but we got relegated in 1997, 98. We dropped all the way to Division 7, the regional leagues. And we've been working our way back up. We got promoted in 2007-2008 to the Vanarama North, and then in 2008-2009 back-to-back promotions got us to the Vanarama National, where we kind of became a mid-table team. Came 3rd one year, but it wasn't enough, because I believe the way it works is, yeah, 1 automatic promotion spot and then the next 4 teams go into playoffs. And obviously at that point weren't good enough to go up. What else can we say? We could compare it. The Blythe, our rivals, aren't actually in this division. We have local reputation, which is kind of expected for this level. This is just what we're facing. As you can see, we've got kits, actual kits with like the proper designs rather than just the generic kits. Captain is Ben Clark, Jamie Chandler is the vice captain, Darren Holden is our key player, and he's also our best prospect by far. And Rob Ramshaw is our help prospect according to this. Let's have a look. General, we're predicted to come 6th. I don't know why that hasn't updated, but I do have Vanarama National League like icon, but apparently don't have the small one. Okay, what else? Tynesiders, we're professional status, which is good. We have a loyal squad. Our estimated value is over $1 million already. We just got new owners, I believe. The Garrett, I think they're called. Average ticket price £15, quite expensive for this level. Almost £300 for a season ticket. That's basically what it is for Sunderland. Like my season ticket, I'm a Sunderland supporter. My season ticket for Sunderland last season was £220. So it cost less to watch Sunderland for a season than it would have cost to watch Gateshead. It probably would have cost less to watch Gateshead with the student discount, but... And we have 325 season ticket holders. As you can see, we're not really packing out our ground, are we? Yeah, our favoured personnel is Jimmy Chandler, who's the vice captain. Icons, we've got Lee Novak, who, as you can see, is now at Chesterfield. He was at Birmingham. I think a lot of people have heard of him from his time at Birmingham. Got Jeff Wrightson, backroom staff, James Curtis, who's our current longest serving player, I believe. Gary Mills, who's manager at Wrexham. Got Ian Bogie, who's not available. Ben Clark, who's the captain. Adam Bartlett, who is a goalkeeper at Hartlepool. Chris Gate and Derek Bell. Graham Wood is our director of football. He's 71, he's been here quite a while, I believe. 2006, where he came from Sunderland. We've got Phil Turnbull as well, 28 years old. He actually just left for Darlington. And we've got Paul Thompson, who we can't see. News-wise, I just took charge. Nothing else has really happened. We have a 6,000 rent per year on the stadium. Eventually, I hope we can buy the stadium outright. It's owned by the council. Average condition. No undersoil heating. We'll have to fix that once we get up the leagues, if we haven't got a new stadium by that point. Very good condition though. Adequate corporate and training facilities, below average youth level of 4, which is pretty poor. We don't have a stadium sponsor. Basic junior coaching, fairly basic youth recruitment. Affiliated clubs, we're actually affiliated with Newcastle United, which is good because we can get some loan players from them. At this point, I'm guessing we'll only get like maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4 at the most, like players who would actually join us because we're in the Vanarama National. Then I want to, even the youth players are going to want to go to like League 2 clubs rather than us. And we have an annual friendly between the two clubs with all gate receipts being kept by us, which is nice to help us get some money into the club. History, as you can see, there's the graph of our history. Club background, currently playing there, looking to build on their mid-table finish. Yeah, I've explained all this. Okay, let's have a look at our records. So, highest league position was second in the 3rd Division North in 1931, which was before we were founded, so I don't know how that happened. Highest attendance was 8,000 for a game against Grimsby 2 years ago. Oh, last year in game, 2 years ago in real life. Lowest attendance, 61 versus Concert. We got 8-0 win against Kendal. We lost 9-0 against Sutton. The highest transfer fee received was 250,000 from Marcus Maddison. So look at this guy. Yeah, he looks pretty good. What? How was he ever playing for us? He looks great for this level at least. I've adjusted my colouring to make it fit a bit better with the level I'm at. Paul Thompson is our most league goals, whereas James Curtis, the guy I mentioned before, is our longest serving. 2003 joined. He has 453 league appearances. The quickest goal was 11 seconds by Wayne Phillips. None of the rest have been filled in yet. And yeah, so let's have a look at the squad. So to start off with, at least, I'm going to play a very basic tactic. Not even going to put any instructions on. Going to have flexible team shapes, standard mentality. We'll build once we see what happens. So we've got Sam Russell in goal. As you can see, he's a decent goalkeeper for this level. He's not amazing, but better than most, I would say. He's 3-star current, 3-star potential. He's 32 years old. We'll probably have to get a new goalkeeper in at some point, either this league season or next league season. Craig Baxter here, our right back, 28. Not the fastest player, but decent. 12 marking, 11 tackling. He's pretty good for this level. 2.5 star potential and current ability. Got Alex Whitmore on loan from Burnley. As you can see, better defensive wise than our right back, but not by much. Good jumping reach for this level. He's quite tall. He's not the tallest, like 6'1". Yeah, I don't really know much about any of the players, if I'm being honest. We've got Ben Clark here, quite an oldie, 32 years old. Good marking, pretty poor tackling, however. Good leadership though. Strength's okay, jumping reach and heading are good. Determination's good. 3-star current and potential. Oh yeah, Alex Whitmore, the guy from Burnley. He's got 3-star current, but he's got 4 full stars, 1 black star for potential. Next up, our star player, Darren Holden. 4.5 star current, 4.5 gold star, half black star potential. As you can see, if we go to he's well suited already to League 2 football. And I believe, I can't remember which one it was, but one of these, when I had a look, one of these said he could improve to be suited for League 1 football, which would be very good to have a player like that already. As you can see, not the greatest defensively or attackingly. He's just very well balanced overall. He's 21, English, but I believe, yeah, he's also eligible for South Africa, which will probably be the country that he'll go for, because he's not gonna get in the England squad, is he? His ambitions to play in and win Skyvert League 1. Okay, we better get there pretty quickly or he's going to want to leave. We've got CJ Hamilton here. He's on loan from Sheffield United. He's decently fast, not great. We probably need another right winger. Matty Patterson can play basically anywhere. He's our highest paid player, I believe, at 1.2 thousand per week. And I don't really think he's worth that money. So I don't think I'm going to be renewing his contract. 4-star current, 4-star potential. As you can see, his stats aren't that crazy for the amount of money we're spending. That's crazy, the amount of positions he can play. But everything else is pretty average. Got Rob Ramshaw here, who yeah, he is our hot prospect. Playing in the middle of the park. He's not that much worse than what's his name, Matty Patterson. He can't play as many positions, but he's not that bad. And we've got Jimmy Phillips here on the left of midfield. He's slightly more, no he's not, he's equally suited to left wing and the left mid. But I'm going to be playing more of a defensive formation because I don't know how we're going to do in the league yet. If we start hammering teams, I may go to a more attacking formation. Or if we're not scoring enough goals, is what I mean. Acceleration wise, he's okay. Pace is pretty decent. Crossing is very good for this level. Passing as well. Work rate is something, I think work rate may be one of my favourite stats in game. We've got Danny Johnson here, 22 years old. Okay finishing, 11. He's got 10 composure as well and 11 off the ball, so he's a very good forward for this level. Don't think he'll really follow us very high. But then we have Ryan Bowman as well, with 10 finishing, 6 composure, which is a bit of a let down, but 12 off the ball. He's got 14 work rate as well, 14 jumping reach, 13 heading. Definitely going to play well as a target man. If on support, if on attack, I don't think it'll really matter. Some other prospects we've got Sean McDonald here, who actually has a face without having to install the face pack, which I found interesting. 5-star potential ability for this level. As you can see, he's not very good at the minute. 2-star current ability, but I'm guessing he's gonna raise himself to better things than this. I believe, no, it doesn't tell me what he's could potentially get to. Loads of these did, because I just reloaded the save, because I had started it already. I've already played a few games, in case... Anyway, you'll see that in episode 2. I've already played a few games in the future, but I saved the first save file, so I could go back to it for this recording. Yeah, so that's Sean McDonald. He's only 18, which is ridiculously young for a goalkeeper. So hopefully he'll follow us up to at least League 2. If not League 1 and further. We've also got Joe Hales, right winger, also has a regular face, which I found strange. Probably our fastest player. We'll see how he does. And then we've got Adam Wrightson, who's probably one of the biggest prospects. And yeah, he's 2-star current already and he's 5-star potential. Let's have a look if it tells us. His overall top speeds is best. Yeah, his pace 13. And then on the reserves here, we've got Nick Hay, he's pretty decent. Actually, like stat-wise, he's okay for the positions that I would want to play him. We've got 3 youth prospects I moved up. Nick Cassidy here, looks like an okay poacher. You'll get better with time. And then we've got Scott McArdle here. Centre back and defensive mid. Jumping reach is nice already, 14. And then we've got Adam Froggatt, who's also a central defender. I believe he's related to the chairman and owner. And yeah, I think that's most of what I want to show you. I will show you the staff quickly. As you can see, who is it? It is the goalkeeping coach, Stephen Pears. Look at these stats for a guy down in this division. Like, he's really good. He's got a Continental Pro license, earning £300 a week. So we definitely want to try and keep him on staff as long as possible. Yeah, the Bennetts are actually the ones in charge. Anyway, that's going to wrap up this first episode, guys. Tell me if you liked it. If you did, make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button if you're excited for more of this. Episode 2 will be coming out later today. The schedule I'm going to have with this is on Sunday, I'm going to have 2 episodes of it, and then every other day of the week I'm going to have 1. So make sure to stay tuned for all of that, and from me, Corvus95, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.